Hello everyone, my name is Starisha Skywijaya and people call me Sky. This video is one of the selection procedures to get into Universitas Putra Surabaya, otherwise known as UCS. And without further ado, I'll get straight into the 7 questions I have to answer in this video. Number 1, tell about yourself. Okay, so I'm 17 years old and I'm a 12th year student at Loyola College High School in Semarang. I like to do a lot of things ranging from music to sports to literature to learning languages. I play the piano and guitar. I dance in the genre of contemporary and classical ballet. I've been doing it for 14 years actually. I paint using acrylics. I write short stories and poems and essays and songs. I do competitive English debate and speech. I play tennis, badminton, and golf. I at some point learned German, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese. And I create a lot of things and I put my ideas down and make things in my head come true. Number 2, what is your passion? My passion here is to be able to create. Bonus points if what I'm creating gives a positive impact to the people around me or even to people I don't know. Another one of my passions is to be able to learn, to keep learning from my mistakes, other people's mistakes, textbooks, experiences, people's experiences. I cannot miss a chance to acquire new knowledge and proceed in reaching my goals. For example, I compete in competitions to learn. I don't compete to win, because in my opinion and perspective, you will never lose if your goal is to learn. Strengths and weaknesses. According to my understanding, a strength is a quality I harbor that can potentially propel me forwards on the journey to achieve my goals. A weakness, on the other hand, is a shortcoming I have that can potentially drag me down and prevent me from achieving my goals, even. Let's start with my strengths. Number 1, I understand concepts quickly and adapt easily to new environments. Number 2, as long as I have a source from where I'm learning from, I can teach myself how to do things on my own. For example, playing the guitar or learning Korean. In short, I'm an autodidact. Number 3, I pay great attention to precision and details. Number 4, I take responsibility for my actions and strive to improve. Number 5, I know when I make a mistake and I do everything in my power to fix it before it's too late. Number 6, I think hard before making decisions. Number 7, I am resilient and I work my way through obstacles. Now, we're getting on to the weaknesses. I am inconsistent. I don't take care of my physical health very well. And number 3, the last one, I underestimate myself a lot. And because of my perfectionism, I always think I'm never good enough, but I see it as a reason to keep myself motivated to do better and better with the passing of time. Number 4, what do I know about entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is the process of building a business from the ground up, committing to all the procedures from the very beginning until the business reaches a certain goal, perhaps a profit or a humanitarian purpose, etc., and until it reaches infinite possibilities of expanding. Entrepreneurship takes commitment, originality, patience, a vision, integrity, teamwork, communication, and bravery. It takes years and years of hard work to reach one's definition of success. An entrepreneur must take risks to take big leaps towards that success. Those risks should be calculated carefully. It is best to choose to take a risk with minimum possible damage and maximum possible benefit. And in 5 years, I would be 22 years old. Wait, the question is, how do you see yourself in 5 years? I would be 22 years old, that's the one. I expect to have already graduated from university. I would have interned in several big companies and find one to commit to for the next few years. With the experience of working in a company with others in a similar position, I can accumulate the knowledge to one day start making my own moves towards my long-term goal. I'd like to tell you, but I'll keep it a secret for now. Number 6, tell me about your largest problem to cope so far. I recently went home from a student exchange program that started in August this year and was supposed to end next year, July. It's a 1-year program, but I returned after only a few months. I admit that it's due to my recklessness on the health aspect of my life, and I think this has been one of the biggest lessons I've ever learned. Due to the aforementioned recklessness, I didn't take care of my well-being, and I didn't take my daily medicines, resulting in a terrible relapse of my health history, and I was advised to go home. How did I overcome that problem? That's the last question. Here we go. When I first heard that I was going to have to go home, I admit I broke down. I worked so hard to get there, to the United States. I did so well there academically. I can guarantee you I only had one subject that averaged below 90. I made so many friends. I learned how to play tennis. I behaved well. But sadly, I couldn't take my health seriously. I focused more on my output instead of my input. I realized that it's a foolish mistake, a detail I overlooked, and that risk I took to go to the other side of the world on my own ended in a huge damage. So I took a day or two to recover from the shock and disappointment, and started to devise a few plans that could work out for me. As of now, I will be returning to my school in Semarang with a matriculation program. I tell myself I might have made this mistake, but I know that with this experience, I can guarantee I will not let myself down again. Even if I do, I play to learn. That's all from me. Thank you for tuning in. Wish me luck. I have to get accepted.